think we're live.
I think we're live too.
Live.
I have no idea. It says connect to a YouTube channel also. That could be awesome.
Drop the link, Don, to your YouTube. Is it just Don's Pinball Podcast? YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. It's not showing up on here though.
Dude, I just got a message. Don's Pinball Podcast, see live now. Whop!
Shut up. We are live. Oh my God. Crazy.
That's cool. So, Chris, are we live on your YouTube channel also?
No, we're just live on Don's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's the link. Yes, it's
wow,
working.
Man. This is cool.
Yeah. So, can we talk trash about Pokemon now?
Let's do it.
No, man, I love Pokemon. So this is being recording on as a podcast and also on your YouTube channel, right?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. Welcome to WAP. I got Jengas. I got Kaneda. We got the triple threat headed monster master of pinball. I don't know. I recorded this cool intro. I could drop it into the actual one, but that'll suffice for now. Hi, everybody. We're live.
What's up? Happy Saturday.
People are showing up. This is crazy.
We have people on the chat. This is awesome. Hi, Daddy.
Oh, my wife is here too. I'm working.
Oh, Monica Jack. Hi, Monica.
Jack was her ex's name. She just kept the email.
Nice. Okay. All right, everybody. So we're live. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk Stern Pokemon Pinball today. Look at the background on Kaneda's picture.
I got one of the LEs. Everybody's waiting on their LE, it seems.
It's a pro, man. He just installed some lights on the side.
No,
Chris,
finally.
have you ever bought a pro before?
No.
How about you, Donnie?
I got a Black Knight Sword of Rage Pro because that's the one to get. Other than that, but I put a metal apron in it. I'm not a savage.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna start the show with Pokemon. Chris has got the LE. How about you, Donnie?
Yeah. I got to unbox 2 LEs actually. But yeah, number 60. It's in the house. I got Poliwag.
Okay. And what number do you have, Chris?
Number 50. Which is Diglett. I got Diglett, baby.
Have you seen online? Some people are making some plaques with Pokemons on them.
We know who, yes.
Who is it?
Zach's
it's not Stern.
It's Zach because he sold some. I heard the dude. I think the dude who bought the Charizard paid like $27,000. So the least you can do is make the dude a little plaque.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Dude, that's cleverly done. I love it. I mean, if I had the LE, I would have done it also. But yeah, it's a missed opportunity, right?
Well, the Pokemon company didn't want it for that exact reason. Is they don't want people to feel like there are certain versions of the LE that are worth more.
Yeah, people will go bonkers with that, man.
There was a handful of like foil radcaled LEs, and you could like randomly unbox one.
But everyone wanted to, had the Pikachu version or Jigglypuff version or whatever. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I think they must have intended to originally do it. It was weird though that when they sent the order form for picking your special number, LE, did you guys see the Google Doc Stern sent to the dealers? It had the characters next to the numbers. Before, people didn't know the plaques were not going to contain that. That's why everyone thought they had to order specific Pokemon editions. So Stern could have done a better job managing all of that miscommunication. They didn't.
But they were not allowed to, right? They wanted to.
Yeah, I think they wanted to put a card too on the specific game too, and they were like, "Yeah, no, you can't do. You don't understand. You can't do that."
Yeah, these people are literally armed security guards are like protecting the dudes that drop off the cards at like Costco or whatever.
Dude, I've been exploring this fandom, right? Because there's people that just have whole YouTube channels of just unboxing cards and things, and like people are finding out where they live and they're breaking into their apartments and stealing their whole collections. Like it's crazy.
I saw this like break. You know how like people are like robbing Louis Vuitton, flash mobbing it. They did it to like a Pokemon card store. There's a great like recently. It's just nuts, like just smashing, and they're just grabbing like the new boxes of the sealed cards and just running out. Like, who knew?
Yeah.
Do you know? Is it only the old cards that are worth a lot of money, or can you buy a box for like $10 and have a card that's like $20 million or something? How does it work?
No,
Is
I
it
think the new
old
stuff.
only?
I think the new stuff. Some can be worth like a few hundred to a couple thousand. You're not going to get the $100,000, $500,000 like first run Charizards. I think those are the ones when people weren't collecting them is the ones that are worth the most.
This is fun. Let's listen to pinball guys try to explain the Pokemon card hobby.
I don't know.
like I was trying to wrap my head around it. Like, why are people paying so much for these cards, right? And then like a Team Rocket edition or like set came out in Japan, and people were going around to 7-Elevens. You could only buy 2 booster packs at a time, so they were buying them all, and they were trying to assemble the entire collection of that. So if you're somebody that needs 3 cards to complete that collection, that's when you'll pay money for that specific one online just to finish your collection. So you can have that binder that's full. So I think I'm finally starting to understand. Not that like I don't think I would get into this, but I think that's why some cards, if you get them, you can sell them online to somebody. That's who's buying them.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So, Chris, the version you have got was with Diglett, right?
No, I just have. I'm number 50.
Your number isn't that the Diglett number?
Yeah. We already said that. Catch up.
How cool would it be if you bought small Diglett figurines and put it on the
I'm also
somewhere. Could you make a Diglett version?
So Don, you have the LE too. I like everything about the way this game comes out of the box. The mod community is throwing all this stuff on everywhere. It's just enjoy the beauty, the simplicity of what is Pokemon.
Yeah, like the huge whirlpool swirl that Raiden made. That
Do you
bowl
like that?
That bowl already takes up so much room, so it's like that's just even more. I can see little things like putting a little Psyduck above the Psyduck shoot-in would be kind of cool. Getting your specific numbered Pokemon and sticking it on a plastic somewhere might be okay. But although I did see Raiden added that animatronic tail to Pikachu, so when his head turns, the tail wags, which I kind of want it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like $200. That one, that doesn't bother me as much.
I like that. Yeah.
And then someone put a little Pokédex because, it's not really clear that the captive ball is the Pokédex. There's no figure above it. It's just an insert.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was trying to decide like what Jack Danger is in this game before it just went to Gomez. And I think that, triple captive ball thing is probably something he came up with. Because that could have just been a simple captive ball with a little stand-up target behind it. It didn't have to be a ball that caroms to another ball that caroms to another one. So I think that might have been a little bit of what he was thinking, just to make it a little more fun, which it is. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just made it a stand-up target, right?
Don, on the sneak in, what's the guy's name? The sneak in shot? Psyduck. When it ejects, is it supposed to eject strong enough to hit the captive ball up? Because mine like hits the captive ball, but not with enough force. To register.
I don't know. Mine's ejecting directly to the stand-up target next to the
target.
captive ball. Yeah.
Okay, so that's I think the default power does that. So it should hit that target, probably not the captive ball.
Yeah, but my game may not be perfectly centered left to right because I didn't bother with that nonsense. I seem to be playing just fine, so I've just been playing it. So I guess that would be a good question for the designer. Like, is it supposed to go anywhere specific? Can you control the power that's in there? Is it a saucer eject or is it like a coil?
I don't know. I
haven't looked under there.
And then
I only played the Pro. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Jengiz on the Pro, can you backhand both ramps?
Yeah, easily.
I'm like, mine's like, I think I need to up my power. I took the power down on the flippers. I don't know. People gave me some suggested numbers. Maybe they're too low. But on the default, you should be able to backhand both ramps.
Yeah, on the Pro you can. It's the same. But did you check power down on the trough?
Yeah.
So okay.
Oh shit! I have to do that. Thanks for reminding me.
That's important, man.
I know.
Yeah. So how many games have you played? Do you have any flipper stop issues?
No,
nothing.
I've had a little. Sometimes my left flipper might flip on its own, like an intermittent flip at times. Maybe not. I don't know.
You didn't go into the Deo mode in Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty. Mine's really hasn't had any issues. Just one of the stand-up targets, the purple one next to the left ramp, just the decal fell off, so I had to just little dab of super glue underneath it, and then
yeah.
Are you talking about the stand-up targets by the left ramp?
Yeah, the purple one.
Okay, I just noticed mine are missing too, and I can't find them. So they must have fallen off somewhere.
Yeah, the adhesive is not good. So that and it's taking a direct hit, like hard. So
Yeah.
there's
Okay,
somewhere.
I thought there was something on there, and I noticed on mine like 2 of them were missing. And then usually they sit in the middle of the play field, and you can grab them, stick them back up there. But maybe they went into the trough. All right, I'll be on the hunt for that. I was listening to Triple Drain, and Travis did a good job like talking through what code is in this game now. I didn't know there was a Battle Charizard Wizard mode, and I got to it the other day after listening to him. So that was fun. If you play like all 4 of the character modes, then you can shoot the Pikachu ramp, and then you get this Battle of the Charizard. So that was fun.
Yeah, I got to that for the first time today. And it's not super easy to go through all 4 characters and catch your Pokemon. You notice how catching them gets harder too, which is I like.
Yeah.
So people
You
keep
need
saying
more shots.
you need more shots. So it's not just going to be like chopping wood. It's always the same thing. I think they're going to really add a lot of variety in what you need to do to catch Pokemon as they get more advanced in the types of Pokemon available.
But so it's hard to be, it's hard to do a good code on this because you have very limited shots. Now you're saying you need more shots,
I don't think so.
If you want to catch 100,
why would it be hard?
Pokemons,
you don't
because you only have 5 shots,
right?
To lit up. You want your Pokemon number 5. You need these 2 shots 5 times. Pokemon number 8, these 2 shots 5 times. But how about Pokemon number 18? You cannot mix it anymore because you have.
I mean, but what you could do though, I mean, even 5 shots exponentially, you could create thousands of different combos and requirements with just 5 shots.
What's up, Brad?
It could be like you have to hit the right ramp 3 times in a row and no other switches in the game. I mean, you can still make it challenging with like timers and countdowns.
I'm starting to see like a lot of repeat Pokemon now too. Like ones I've already caught have come back up. I wonder if there's only like 20 that are in the game because like I've definitely not seen any like later evolutions or anything. And I wonder if they're going to have it set up so you have to capture the lower evolution first before the next one will appear. That'd be kind of a fun way to implement that.
Yeah, like Charizard and the Charmander. Or no,
Yeah,
Charmander.
Do you guys know if those Pokemon that we're catching now that they will be registered when the Insider Connected comes up? So we're gonna have to catch them again.
Registered.
I don't know. Will they be there? Have you got anything?
I don't know. And I agree.
We're just reset.
I'm seeing repeat Pokemon. I've caught Jigglypuff like 15 times.
Okay, not just me.
So I think they will be. I'm not sure, but it said I think Gomez went into a chat recently and said that he's still waiting for approval to turn on Insider Connected for this game.
He's probably screaming right now, like, "You guys, we know it's coming. We have to wait for this meeting to get approval."
Yeah. Still waiting.
Okay.
There's so much more coming for this game. I mean, they have access to so many more clips from the show. Like, there's going to be a lot. It's barren. It is very barren. I mean, you could literally get through the game in 30 minutes.
I agree. I mean, the license of this game wasn't cheap, so I think there will come a lot of more code. But everybody's waiting. Come on, man, come with the code, right?
Yeah.
Donnie, did you go through it twice or something?
No, I got the Charizard, which is like I think it's as far as you can get. Although I haven't started changing locations. I don't know how to do that yet.
I don't think you can yet. I think right now there's only 1 environment out of the 4 even available. So it's the forest. Notice how like it's always the forest as the on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we haven't even gotten to the other 3 environments. There's so much else missing. There's going to be like a Jigglypuff singing mode. They've got to have a lot of that campiness of the characters like come through more. And I think it's gonna, but it is.
Okay, guys, let's review the game. Okay. Can you see the chat? We have got Josh Cox here, man, our high-level supporter. We have got Brad in there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So we're going to review this game. You two have got the Ellie. I got the Pro over here. So we're just going to take it from the top to the bottom. What do you think about the art, shots and layout, blah, 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 blah. So let's start with the art. You're reviewing the Ellie, I'm reviewing the Pro. Okay, so Donnie, you unpacked 2 of these games.
2 of these.
Let's talk about the art of the cabinet and the playfield. What do you think?
Dude, the Ellie looks great, man. Look, I mean, look at that thing. Like the bold yellow that's in there. I like that they have that nice pastoral scene in the back, and then just like the Pokemon words there. And then they put Pikachu and Eevee like front and center. Like, come on, what else do you want, man? And you know, this wasn't some artist's interpretation of Pokemon. This was like, these are the actual assets, use them. So of course it looks great.
Yeah.
Nice.
So rate it from 1 to 10. The Ellie art.
Yeah, dude, I'll give it a 9.
Nice.
That Rad Cows.
Let me hear your thoughts about the art of the Ellie.
Yeah, no, I love the look of the artwork, and I love that. And also, like, Zombietti and his daughter are the ones who arranged all of this art. So kudos to Mr. Zombietti. I think it's refreshing too. This is ironic that it's not Zombietti on the art itself, that it looks different and it looks just like Pokemon. And it's so adorable. It's so colorful. It's so inviting. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think this is one of Stern's nicest Ellie art packages ever. And especially, maybe it's a little bit of relativity, but it just looks so much nicer than the Pro and Premium. But the Ellie really does stand out, which is what an Ellie should do. My only knock on it, and it's not about the art, I wish it had rad cows or some sort of more foil. Like it, you know, I can see my
foil.
It just feels, it's almost, you can see it's cheap. It's a cheap decal. And it just, for this much money and this beautiful of an IP, you're only going to make 750 Pokemon once in your Stern career. It deserves something a little bit nicer. But other than that, I love it. 10 out of 10 in art.
Oh, nice. Why do you think we don't get the foil on this game?
I mean, they had the excuse that when they foiled it, it didn't quite look right. It didn't match, or it wasn't what like the creators wanted, which is fine. But you can still print the same graphics on a rad cal, and it really would have felt more premium. Yeah.
First of all, the Batman SLE decal is not foil. It's this beautiful embossed, thick, glossy decal. They know the technology exists.
Yeah.
Just use it again.
The upper trim levels of Elvira were like that too, like Blood Red Kiss and 40th Anniversary, and like you just feel the shiny sides. Yeah, I would have preferred that for sure.
Yeah.
So you give it 10 out of 10. Okay. So I unboxed the Pro, and I must say, pictures are one thing, but see it with your own eyes in front of you. I just love everything about the artwork. I made a 3-minute turbo review. And because of English not being my main language, I just said, I love the artwork. It's so beautiful. It doesn't look like Stern. It's so good. And I should say it's not the Stern we're used to, you know? So I got bashed for this, but I really like it. I really enjoy it. The Pro, I will give it like 8.5 because on this game, art-wise, Ellie is just amazing with so much yellow and purple. I love purple. Such a cool mix. Look at the background on Chris's image there, and with the lights and everything. Oh my God. So the Ellie, yeah, I agree. It's a 10er, but Pro, 8.5. That's it for me. Go with the Ellie on this one.
Pro looks like a 4, bro. It's like all red. Come on.
The size, but the playfield. I mean, I when I check art, it's playfield for me, and the backglass, and I think it's both.
The other thing is, if you have an LE, don't change the green start button because it goes perfect with the green lawn in that image that's right there. I see people changing it out for like the Pokeball.
I got a Pokeball.
You gotta don't do it, Todd. Don't do it.
It's great, man. Look at that.
No, like the color, like there's no red at all in the front. If you add red, it's gonna like distract from the beautiful yellow and purple. Trust me, don't do it.
Do you have something on the plunger there? Do you have the Pokeball?
The master ball, yeah, comes in a separate box when you unbox your LE, and you can install it in like 5 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. And both of your games, when you unboxed it, no issues, nothing.
No,
knock on wood. I'm good.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, something is happening here. Chris L, hello.
I'm gonna highlight some comments here. Look at this one. Holy Ghost. Doesn't look like Yeti slop. Stop it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, guys.
Damn.
There's
worse looking stuff.
Do you think we see Yeti on Fallout because he's not going to do Transformers.
Oh, did he mean like Yukon Yeti or like Zombie Yeti? I thought he was talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna need clarification on when you say Yeti.
Oh,
what Yeti do you mean?
Oh no!
Shoot. Oh man.
All right. The next thing I want to ask you about this game, Pokemon, is audio. When you press that start button, how does it feel for you guys?
Once again, the Pokemon are coming. I like just pushing the flipper buttons at attract mode, just hearing the Pikachu. Man, that's the best. Pikachu, just like, yeah, thank you. Yellow rat.
So let's rate it, Donnie. Music and call out from 1 to 10, just to get an idea. How do you feel when you play the game?
It's too early to call that. Man, this thing's gonna improve so much. I mean, right now, I guess if I'm basing it on what's in there right now and just expecting more of it, yeah, I'd give it a 7.5 or 8. I mean, I wish they had Ash in there, of course, and some more of the characters we're talking, or even just like clips from the show or played. Maybe we'll get that.
But so Ash is not coming, right? Because Chris got
angry
at me.
He's never coming.
Like, you don't
and Gomez, Gomez has said it. He's not. You play as the trainer, and it's not going to be Ash. And it takes place in later seasons of Pokemon, so he's not in it.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Chris, how do you feel about the audio package when you press the start button?
It's great. It's super fun, right? It's got that sort of anime energy vibe going. I love when you get into different story modes with the characters. You get that nice switch over to a different sound. I think Bulbasaur's is really fun, and Squirtle is like, it's just, you get that guitar riff going. It's very fun. And the call outs are really fun right now. My favorite part is when you discover a new Pokemon, you identify it, and it explains to you that Pokemon, right? What their qualities are. It's just real fun and campy. There's still just not a lot in it though, right? But when the battles are happening, it's cool. It's got a lot of potential. But I would give it right now. It's probably around like an 8, just because it's everything in it I like. There's just not a ton in it.
Fair. You guys feel like that? For me, audio is just so important on in the pinball machine. When I press that start button and the music plays and all those Pika that Don can say 1-to-1. Yeah, I get in a great mood. I'm in Japan. It's so good for me already. I know with all the new stuff they're gonna put in, but for me, I enjoyed this game when my son was playing it, just listening to the audio part. This is strictly like 11 out of 10 for me already. Really love it. Absolutely.
If they can add more of the announcer callouts during the battles too, like after you capture a Pokemon or something, you go into that like territory battle or something. Like, I've never seen a Pokemon battle like this before, or something like more of that. Make it more intense. Make it like WWE callouts. Like.
Yeah, and they've got Giovanni doing a lot of the callouts too. I think getting him, more in there, give the intensity of like the Team Rocket kind of, that's who you're battling throughout. So
I love it.
Imagine when you can progress far enough in the game that like you go head to head with Giovanni in a battle. Like, I could see kind of where this game's going. When a code update finally comes out, it's going to probably be pretty well baked, because I'm sure they've got a lot more content now ready to go, just waiting for approval. So yeah, it's going to be a cool drop when this happens.
So is this because of licensor approval? Because we know when Stern games come out, the code is like 80% or something. This one just feels like there's lesser in it. Don't you feel like it, guys? Lesser code?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. There's not much, but the foundation's there. Kind of what I like playing it now is you can kind of learn the rule sets and the foundation when there's very limited code, because you sort of pay attention to the fundamentals of what the rules will be, and you learn, what do these training targets do, battle targets, like these are the 4 characters, you shoot them twice, you activate, Travis did the great tutorial where like, all right, like that's what those X's mean, where you can choose which shot becomes 2 times scoring.
Yeah.
It's nice not having too much to think about right now. You can kind of put to memory what's in the game and the foundation of how this game will work.
This will be a fun one to watch grow, because this isn't a game that they're going to kind of get halfway on and then just lose interest in, and then there's not going to be like ongoing code updates.
Do you guys like it when the code grows, or do you want a 1.0 when it gets released? I like it grow. How do you guys feel?
I like it when it's not forgotten. Okay, it was hard to try to grow with X-Men. That was brutal. It was hard to try to grow with Wick, but it got there. But a game that's going to be like popular, sales juggernaut, they're going to be commended or compelled to continue to produce code for it. I think that's the one to get. So maybe you have to suss that out. If it's like, has Walking Dead been completed yet, the remaster? I know they had a lot of ideas for code, but it seems like that's kind of been forgotten.
Nobody bought it. They're not going to finish that game.
Oh. The aliens are still for sale over here. I don't know in the US.
The owners club page is like 4 pages long, and it's just like Neil McRae and Iceman fighting with each other. It's good.
Wow.
Convince me this is good, Daddy.
Yeah. Did you get one? I got one. Yeah.
The next one, shots and layout. Chris, let's start with you. Let's hear your thoughts on shots and layout.
I keep saying I'm a bad person to answer this because I came from Guns N' Roses. So again, I keep saying it was like going from an abusive relationship to dating someone who's just like really cool and down to party. So I love, it's a fan layout. The shots are wide open, right? For most part, like but there's something kinetically so satisfying about the shots. Like I love ripping the left orbit and it goes up that back ramp and flies around to your right flipper. So satisfying. The Charmander orbit, same thing. The ramps are so satisfying. And I will say the upper battle arena area, even though I know when you're just like looking at photos, it's like, oh, this is boring. This sucks. With the magnet and with the action happening there, it's a lot of fun. And even just shooting the center shot, it's so far up the playfield, it's not as easy as it seems. So while it's very simple in its layout, it's very satisfying to shoot. And I don't know how you can like pinball and the feeling of flow and speed and get on this machine and not enjoy it. So I love the layout. And for someone who's not great at pinball, it makes me seem much better. That's another reason why.
You're in God mode when you play this.
I'm finally good at pinball, Brenda.
Nice. How do you feel about it, buddy?
It's really Fall of the Empire's got that center shot too, right? Up the ramp. And you can just loop that, and I can play one-handed, like one arm in the air, and just like hit that 4 or 5 times. But I think it's because Gomez dropped the angle of the flipper a bit. Like the shots aren't exactly where you think they'd be. Because to shoot straight up the middle, it's pretty high up on the flipper. It's like the first quarter of it is where it'll actually go up there. If you try mid, you're going to just be in the battlefield the whole time. And I'm still trying to find a reliable way to be able to hit the ramps too, because I think that would exponentially improve my enjoyment with the game if I could just start comboing more frequently.
Yeah. I when you lean over to play like Lyman used to, when you lean, because the artwork really comes down and gives you the trajectory towards those ramps. And it helps, like, it's like putting in golf. Like if you aim just in front of your putter, that's where you aim. You don't aim at the hole. So that's where I've had more success with these ramps.
Do you do that when you play? Do you go down like?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
When I trap, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
You can't do it on the fly, but when you trap,
yeah,
really helps. Especially when you need to collect the Pokemon and you got to hit that left ramp. But you can just backhand it.
How do you guys feel about those flippers that Donnie mentioned, that they're a bit down? How do you feel about that? It confuses me, man. I don't like it.
I know you don't like them. Why don't you tell us how you feel first?
What I have been playing for, I remember when Stern released Lord of the Rings Pinball. So I go back. I have played for many years. This game with this layout, usually, I had this talk with my bro yesterday. Usually, and he said, if this game was Princess Pony, you wouldn't care. But because of its Pokemon, the colors, the sound, the audio, the combo shots, like Chris said, the right orbit with the spinner, it's just so satisfying to shoot. Maybe if the theme was something else, I wouldn't feel like this. It's simple. You go into God mode, you combo, you get through the whole game in 20 minutes. I think it's such a fun game to play.
Yeah.
So for me, if I should put one word, and I want you two to do the same, one word about this game, it's uplifting for me. Just uplifting feelings. Really?
With the
really,
corniest adjective to describe a pinball machine ever uttered on
live.
live.
Yeah, and I don't even have
let me tell you this. It's uplifting.
It's inspirational.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's heartwarming is what it is.
All right. I take it. You guys bought 2 LEs each, so you must love it.
I mean,
yeah, well, one paid for the other.
Right. Chris, have you told people how much you sold the other LE for? Or
yeah, 23,000.
Did you hear that, Donnie?
You hear it in my dreams. Yeah.
No one's getting that anymore, though.
I mean, I was on like one list, and it was like maybe I'll get one or something, and then everything just went chaos on launch day, and then somehow I ended up with a spot. And so, what do you do? What do you do in that situation?
Yeah.
You go for it. You don't back down.
It's slowing down, though. It's slowing down. Like the latest reports
what's
are
the price at now in US?
2,500 over, 3,000 over is kind of like what people are getting now. And you got to think too, because so many LEs haven't even been made yet. It's going to keep going more down. But I think once they all find homes and the code is good, I think it's going to settle in a nice price. But now's the time to maybe grab one if you missed out.
Yeah, now's not the time to be, like number 499, hoping to flip it and wait to keep it in your hands. Because
too late.
I never understand why some scalpers wait till. I guess they're playing the market, or maybe they listen to Canada being like, it's going to be 30 grand. But they waited too long. They waited too long.
Your best bet is just preying on that irrationality, that uncertainty at first,
Yeah.
And that's what the phone.
I think 80% of the reason was Canada. He was on this hype train, like 25 by Christmas, 30,000. Wasn't it 40,000 on eBay?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Guys, look, I just saw someone pay $100,000 for a Vespa scooter on Barrett Jackson. So 40,000 for Pokemon seems too cheap.
Yeah, there you go. And if there is one guy here one guy in whole pinball media that can market, it's Chris. So well done.
The FOMO pump and dump, it's been around since pinball collecting has been around. It never ceases. The guys who go in impatiently at high prices at the beginning, though, money is of no object. Nobody who's thinking, fiscally, like with responsibility, buys like that. They just don't care, these guys. They're such big whales. Trust me. The guy who buys it for 23 or 27, he's not losing any sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody spends that much money for something and then is not happy about it,
Totally.
Yeah.
In his head, he has a $27,000 Charizard edition of Pokemon. If that's what it takes to sleep at night in his 10,000 square foot home, I'm okay with that.
And that guy's got a ton of friends that are also in the similar situation, know nothing about pinball, and they're going to come by and he's going to show off his $30,000 machine that he got for 27, and then they're all going to have fun.
Yeah.
And they should hopefully.
There's only one. Look at my Charizard box. It's got a sticker on it that says Charizard. You got that's what they did. They put the stickers on the boxes too. Like,
I didn't get a sticker.
Have you guys tried when you have people over, normal people, not geeks like us, and they find a pinball machine in your home and they ask the price and you say 13,000? Have you tried how they react to that?
Usually they're just like, oh, wow, but I can tell they're silently judging me.
Yeah.
How about you?
I always think it's rude to ask what something costs to begin with. Like, I don't go over to my friend's house and ask them how much like things cost.
No, but people see the pinball machine, they're like, this is cool.
I usually give people the range. I said, look, a machine's like anywhere from 6,000 to 15,000 if you want to buy a new one, right? And because there's a range. Like, you don't need to spend $13,000. I mean, a newbie's not going to be like in need of an LE. I mean, we all know the LEs are vanity purchases. Like, nothing about it is truly like in there at the money. But yeah, no, people are, I don't know, in these towns though. I mean, I don't know. If someone rolls up into your house with $100,000 car, are they going to be shocked that you know, you spend 15 grand on a toy.
Okay, yeah, you live in a rich area. I understand.
I'm
But I
the
have
brokest guy on the block. That's what I'm trying to say. These guys have like $100,000 watches on, and I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I'm not flexing with a pinball machine. Trust me.
Well, okay, that's fair. What do you guys think about the animation of the new Big Spike 3 display? What do you think? How do you feel? Let me hear.
That's good. Have you got the I just got the secret skill shot where somehow it plunges into the Psyduck little hidey hole and it plays like a little cartoon clip. It's super awesome. So I got to see that. People are discovering that now. So if I can see like more of that when the ball stalls and I can watch a little cartoon up there, like it's perfect. You know, of course the video assets are going to be great. They're from the show. So
so cool.
It just what I think though, in addition to that, because it does look amazing. I think it's the best Spike 3 presentation to date because it takes up the whole screen and it looks amazing and they don't overcrowd it, right? If you look at where the scoring is, just a little score bubbles at the bottom, full screen animation, right? Like Star Wars is all broken up. Walking Dead, God help us. You know, Walking Dead's like the DMD in the middle. Everyone's like, yeah, this is good. No. And, you know, so it is the nicest usage of the, even like you can see now they really fill the entire real estate with just the image. It reminds me of like when Dialed In came out and it was just like so nice to just have that JJP screen for once, just have a nice big image on it instead of like 18 different things happening at once. And so I think they're crushing it. It looks so good.
Oh, nice. Do you guys like that? You know, of course it's 18 inches, is much bigger. You can feel the difference. Should it be bigger? Should it be JJP style or is it good?
No, I think this is perfect.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't know that you would get anything else by making it take up the entire back box.
Oh, okay, fair. I can also see the difference, especially when we put it next to the Spike 2 systems. Whoa, you can really see and feel and listen to the difference. I think the audio package has been upgraded pretty well also. So yeah. Welcome, Spike 3. We just need a price reduction still.
Good luck.
I also think that the Pokeballs really do make the speaker grill look better on this game as well because it's got the round Pokeballs on it. You know, sometimes when you look at the Star Wars speaker grill and Walking Dead, it just doesn't look as nice as the older rounded grills. So it's everything's working really nice here. I don't think you need to change much. I think out of the box.
How about the rails, lit up rails?
Right? Look at that. Look at them go. And they dance. They dance with each other. They go, and then the inside and the outside are like synced up. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, really enjoy it. So Don, you have nothing to mod this game with.
I know, right? I made some flipper toppers. I made some shooter rods for some friends. But yeah, there's not much to do with it. I think you could replace some flat plastics in the back with some little scene or something. But yeah, not much. Definitely don't take minifigures and hot glue them all over the damn game.
Okay.
Yeah, I see people have been like the flat plastic where the town scoop is that has the different like battle mystery. You know, I've seen people thinking about making more like 3D printed, like thicker. I don't mind it though. Like to me, the beauty in this game, just aesthetically, when you look at the big Pokeball into Meowth, into Pikachu, they're in this nice symmetrical line.
Yeah.
That your eye follows. The moment you add more elsewhere, you're breaking up that symmetry. And this is always my thing with don't put too much in. There's a beauty in some of the blank space and areas of a game. If you keep, because then your eye's fighting to go to different stuff. So I do think there's a lot of beautiful symmetry, and you see it in the artwork. There's a lot of like hard, look at that symmetrical line going across the middle. Like it all kind of flows nicely. Zombie Yeti, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm gonna be a bit mean now. That mod with the whirlwind water at the left side, it's too dominating. When you look at it, it just your eyes goes down there. I think
mod, but not the standard whirlpool.
The mod, it's all that blue water mod.
Yeah. That's like
too dominating.
I mean, I wouldn't put that in the game.
No. How about you, Donnie?
Yeah, no, maybe. I mean, I don't know. You want to be able to see the inlane and everything. And it was weird. I went from playing Pokemon like 5 times in a row, and I have Evil Dead right next to it. So I jumped over there. And Evil Dead, when you jump in there and it's like got all that room and doesn't have a fishbowl over the inlane, like you can see so much more of the game. It was like such a weird palette cleanse to jump from like cute Pokemon over to like this undead playground of Evil Dead and then back and forth. So fun.
They did a good job with the Squirtle Whirlpool adjustments over the Star Wars Whirlpool, which just stays in there, right? It's so, what I love about the Whirlpool too is like it only activates when you're in Squirtle story mode.
Yeah.
It's really cool because like and again, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but just opening up a new area of the game to play as you're progressing through a mode, it's just great. I mean, that's what makes pinball really satisfying is like, it's not just immediately on.
Right.
I have a question. That left side, side dog side, how do you shoot the ball in there?
You don't.
Yeah,
just randomly will go in there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Which makes it super hard to do it from a plunge. I mean, it was just some kind of crazy bounce and it went in there and then it plays this really great animation. It just sucks. You probably won't see it very much.
Have you guys heard anything about the topper?
Yes. I asked George Gomez this week.
What did he say?
Want me to read his response?
No, I just did you ask about when it comes out, or did you ask about what it's gonna be? Is the Pikachu?
Well, no, it's the fish. It's the I don't know his name.
Magikarp.
Yeah.
Oh, the fish you collect to get the what's that snake?
Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Yeah,
Gyarados. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Fish.
No,
Why?
he didn't tell me it was the fish, but it is the fish.
That's sad.
No, it's gonna look awesome. It's
awesome.
like
it should be Gyarados or Bulbasaur or something
like,
cool.
No, it's like a fishtails fish. Yeah, they're gonna make it like move and like, Dingus, what are you talking about?
No, come on, give me a cool Pokemon up there. What's the big fat one? That's white fat Pokemon. What's it called?
Snorlax.
Snorlax up there jumping. Oh, that could be awesome.
I'll make you a Snorlax.
All right, so he said that cost-wise, it's not any more than any of the complicated ones, whatever that means.
Between $1,500 to
$1,800. That's what he means.
Yeah. We're about to announce it, but again, not certain on dates. You'll want it when you see it. It's very cool.
Nice.
Oh,
George.
Will it unlock some new modes? Do something more code-wise?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know it's going to come with a mode for that Pokemon.
Oh, Magikarp mode. Yeah.
Oh.
Magikarp challenge.
You need to hit 400, collect 400 Magikarps only with the topper to get Gyarados. That's it.
So, I think you underestimate the beauty of the depth they can create even with just the 5 or 6 shots.
Yeah.
No, guys. It's just,
why?
No, wait.
Okay, explain to me what 3 more shots would do.
You can multiply the shots by 3. Have much more options.
Yeah, no, you're gonna end up with Houdini, and no one's gonna want to play it.
No. Okay, Houdini, I understand, but I don't know if it had more shots in there.
Yeah, name me a moment in pinball that where if shots 6, 7, and 8 really made that mode come to life for you.
I can tell you, this game reminds me of playing Medieval Madness or Attack from Mars, right? It's the same layout, right?
Mm-hmm. Fan layout.
Yeah. The orbit, left ramp, right ramp, and a basher in the middle. After some time, it just gets stale because it's 5. You either shoot the left side or the right side, and it's just, and this one you can, what's it called when you make a mark in the middle and you can close it? Symmetrical. It's very symmetrical also. So it's shots on layout. It's just not easy to engage in different cool code modes.
What else would you put in here? Like an upper flipper with a warp ramp up to a little upper mini playfield?
That could be awesome. A right upper flipper that could do the Picard shot. That could be awesome. Why not? I mean, look at Evil Dead. Look at every time you go into a mode, it's very different.
So
light, very different. It's just harder for the coder of Pokemon when it has got 5 very simple shots. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you know,
I mean, You could have had something like the Pikachu could have been a lift ramp, so sometimes it could lift up. You shoot underneath it.
There you go.
You do a subway or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they could
Is
have
it
made
better?
Meowth maybe have more functionality and move over more and block more pathways. But
Grab the ball with a magnet like on Godzilla
I mean,
or
if you were
something.
gonna
Throw it,
if you were gonna
this-
spookify Pokemon, or you could probably have a Meowth balloon open up and you could put a ball in the basket and then it could lift up for a physical ball lock that could drop out later. But would that sell one more of game than they otherwise would? No.
no,
So that's why.
that is the one mod I'm waiting on is a Meowth basket
Yeah.
to make it look more like a balloon.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I mean, but for a medium player, it's great. Shots on layout. But I just think for the coder, more shots will, do it a bit more engaging. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I love shooting the game.
I think it's got the same amount of shots as Elvira's House of Horrors does.
I also think this game's gonna really, again, like the code, it's so right there for like a there and back again mode. After you collect all 4 characters, there's like a beautiful like music starts in, and you remember moments with each of those Pokemon like in an adorable way. Jigglypuff, I still think there needs to be the Jigglypuff mode where the game starts to fall asleep slowly and you start to lose switches and pop bumper. Those are going to be the moments. Because I would say, like, right now, if you were to say what's the moment in the game that's just magical that you remember that you can't wait to get to again, I don't know if it has that quite yet.
Yeah.
Don is saying it has 5 shots like Elvira and the Party Monsters, but those shots on Elvira are very different on the play field. They're not symmetrical. It's not just an orbit left. It's very that on the right side. It has got this opening. What
the crypt?
Yeah. It's just like, it has it.
Pokemon doesn't have a crypt. The stand-up targets on the left could have been drop targets, and you could have shot behind them once you dropped them or something. And you probably could have got creative with subways and things. But from Stern's point of view, that's more complexity to break, and it probably wouldn't sell one more game than they otherwise will. So
I don't know. You guys have got the magnet. For me, that's a huge plus. Because it does the random stuff. It doesn't happen for the pro owners.
It's great. And the magnet can even throw the ball up the center shot sometimes.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of action. It's really strong.
Yeah, and if you're missing one of the purple blinking stand-up shots, you can, hit that for you. That could be cool. We just lost Chris Colores.
Oh, he had to go to the toilet. He just texted me. Hopefully
okay. That's fine. Okay. It happens. So,
Dude, I'm happy the stream is working. How cool is this?
I mean, this is awesome. Hey, look, we have got chat going on also. Guys, this is just a tryout thing. This is my idea. Let's try this. Bam. And
this is fun.
This is cool.
Chris Ellis here. Jason Long is here. I can just grab somebody's comment and be like, boom, drop it right there. Getty slop.
It's cool. Let me see.
So I think people are digging Pokemon. I know it is fun to play. It's not the most complex game ever. And when I talk about palate cleanse, jumping next door to Evil Dead and playing that, it was like, there's so much more room here. There's so much more fun stuff to do. I would have liked it if there was, 10 ridiculous shots and 5 awesome mechs, but I'm having fun with it. So there you go. Oh, he's back.
So it's a keeper for you.
Welcome back, sir.
Now you get Don's logo.
Yeah, Don's
computer
dead, baby.
My computer dead.
Welcome back. Oh, is that a Ferrari 348?
Yeah, 308 GTS Targa.
Oh, 308. Okay. Damn.
Sitting at $340,000 for a car that goes 0 to 60 in 8 seconds.
Damn. Okay. Damn. So, Pokemon, as of right now, both of you guys, it's a keeper. You love it.
I mean, yeah, for me, kids love it. Wife loves it. For now, nothing's a keeper.
I mean,
forever.
Show me $20,000 and we'll talk.
30,000.
I got to get that magic carp on there first, though, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I think by the end of the month, we'll see it.
Cool. Okay, that was the review. All of us, we enjoy Pokemon. I think the theme is awesome. I love everything Japan. Let me see.
Why do you like? Let's talk about there's a lot of people that don't like this game, right? And
what?
I think what's been fascinating.
What? No.
Well, it's a fascinating, there's a lot of vitriol, I think, from a lot of more seasoned players who, and I get it. Like, I think and I've said this, I think this game makes a hypocrite of all of us a little bit who cover pinball frequently because of the things we look for in games and what we've indicted other companies for in terms of effort and innovation and, Jenga's shots and mech. And then this game comes out seemingly devoid of what we normally indict companies for. And we're like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, this is the best, it's like, so like, and that's the thing is I think this game just.
No, because I feel personally, it's a theme that I like. It's music that I like. It's Pika callouts that I like. And it's just bright colors and it's uplifting. I love it. I enjoy it. So who's saying bad things about this game?
Jeremy Schmitz. I played the pro twice. I'm good. Never playing it again. So okay. So if you find Pokemon grating, annoying, or crazy childish, you're not going to like this game. Right. Yeah. If you don't want to hear Pikachu just constantly saying stuff, you're like, no, I don't want anything to do with this. So those are probably people that don't like it.
I would love Jeremy to go a bit more into details. Oh my God, do we have TNT amusements in there?
Yeah.
Of course, but it does make sense though. I mean, let's face it, there are 55-year-old dudes who have never seen Pokemon or they don't care. I wouldn't jump on it if that was my perspective. And be like, yeah, especially coming off of some of the most amazing games we've seen over the last few years. I get it. I get it. But my thing is, you got to look at Stern as a portfolio of products. This product was, I think, designed the right way for the right kind of mass audience on the biggest entertainment IP in the world. So you made the most inviting pinball machine Stern's ever made. This is the easiest Stern machine to play ever. I think we'd all agree, right?
Monsters is easy also.
But this is but that was a smart decision by George. Even if this had the Foo Fighter layout or Iron Maiden or Godzilla, it wouldn't have been as
approachable
for most.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely grading on a Stern curve here because there are games that are, more mech heavy, more creative shots that are in here. I think, can you imagine Pokemon if it had the Dune layout?
Yeah.
A giant Diglett would come up from the back where the worm is.
Yeah. Oh my God, guys. TNT amusements. TNT is in here. Todd Tucky. Let me tell you guys something. Before all this, hello, Todd. Before all of these great videos we have got on YouTube, we had Todd Tucky. We go 15 years back. He made great videos, and I really enjoyed those videos. It was much different than now, but as soon as
it was quality, it was quality content back then.
But as soon as TNT upgraded to high definition, they deleted all the old videos, and they were so technical. They showed the weak points on System 3s, on System 11s. He deleted all those videos. So
yeah, why'd you do that, Todd? Back. Why'd you do that, Todd? Answer for that, right?
Yeah, Todd, we want all those old videos back, buddy. Now, I mean, he said something like now he only wants the full HD quality, but yeah.
Oh. Well, welcome, Todd. Todd, what's the next game we went pushing off the roof? We couldn't get the Pinball Adventures. Is that guy still, Andrew McBain, still making games? Wasn't that Elements or Elemental or something?
Yeah, Elements is not the one he should make next. That was kind of a side project he was doing because he's got a couple of other businesses too. And so right now I don't think they're building anything. But I don't know. I celebrate that because the man had an idea and he put it together and got him out there. And damn it, bless him. It was Pony Factory.
Yeah. Did you have one, Don, ever?
No, I streamed one though.
You streamed?
I think I'm still the only person that's ever done that. No, Mad Pinball bought one and they took it. Mad Pinball is probably the only people in the world that made money on Punny Factory, besides the person that making them. Because like they would tour it around and people would come there just because it was such a rare freaking game. And so they would tour it around different arcades and things. And then like my first time streaming something in public, they're like, "Yeah, here, just go do this." So they turned me loose on it. What a strange game that is.
He reached out to us a couple of times. He's a real sweetheart, man. I like him.
Yeah.
So
TNT Matt or TNT said they never deleted any videos. Jengiz, what are you talking about? Fake news. Jengiz strikes again.
Low resolution, very old videos.
Todd said they never deleted anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. I believe Todd. He says Pinball Adventures is silent for an entire year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask Todd what Wonderland's Alice is selling. Is that the small home version?
That the $1,000 one?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They're making Ninja Turtles now, right?
Are they?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what they said they were doing next. Yeah, they showed pictures of it, I think.
Or like $1,200 or something.
I think they're doing man. Pinball table too. I don't know. It's such a different category. Like it's technically pinball, but
it's for a kids' room. I remember people were like the warped play field, and I'm like, no one's gonna notice this who buys this thing.
Okay, fair. All right, guys, that was beautiful Pokemon talk. Let's talk about the different companies. What are they doing?
Nothing.
Let's start with JJP. Donnie, we have Chris in here. Chris knows everything about the upcoming game.
That's true. I mean,
good year for them.
I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure I'm going to want it. What I'm not sure of is if I want to spend $15,000 right now. And I don't know that I need to because, again, this is probably going to be made in large numbers and always be available.
But
I'm sure it's going to be fun.
Harry Potter is holding the prize
for now.
Yeah.
For now, there's no way that holds for much longer.
Yeah. Is this going to be a victim of its success like Guns N' Roses was, where it just sold so many that even though, and Harry Potter is a much better game than Guns N' Roses is, but still, if there's so many out there, like how can it maintain price? I still don't think it'll Godfather though. Zach just sold one for like $8,600, a $15,000 LE.
I think Sonic. Yeah, Sonic's going to knock Potter's hype down a lot. I think because I think it's going to shoot just as well, but have a lot more in it and be a lot more like rad. I mean, like Potter, there's no denying its success in the market. It's done great. It's a beautiful pin. I think that's another example though, where like the CE is gorgeous, right? It's like head and shoulders, like so much different than the other two models. But I do worry about this unlimited CE nature. To Don's point, I feel no FOMO to get one right away at 15 when they're just going to make them for years. So I do think it's going to be a test of that unlimited CE approach. If it's really the right way to go, because again, like then you're not really preserving any secondhand value for people spending that much money on a single pin. And I kind of would want a little bit of exclusivity and long-term value baked in.
But that being said, isn't it fantastic that it holds the prize? Right.
Well, it's just Potter, though. They have no other example of that happening ever. So that's the thing. It's like you literally lost $8,000 on a Toy Story 4, maybe $9,000, like on one game. So like Potter's an anomaly because Potter is an anomaly. It's a huge IP. Like Sonic isn't like nearly as big as Potter. So we'll see.
Don, you said 8,000 for Godfather. Was it a CE or LE?
CE. That wasn't CE. That was the Gold Lion, baby.
It's a $7,000 loss.
Yeah. Dude. Now it's Godfather, and you would have had to wait 3 years or something or whatever it's been. I don't know. I think from the perspective of the collector, of course, you want exclusivity. You want to have something that's hard to get and other people want. From JJP's side, if they can sell a few thousand extra CEs, then that's the right decision for them, right?
Yeah.
Well, and talking to Brett, they made money on Godfather. They didn't make as much as some of the other titles. They don't care. I mean, they see the millions. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 50 on a single game. In terms of total sales, not like profit, but that's how they look at it. And if they can at least break even and make some, they're on to the next.
Look at how important theme is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Any more Captain Obvious statements, Jeg is like,
No,
yeah.
no,
what do you mean? You said that like nobody.
There might be something to this whole theme idea.
Yeah, maybe it's important.
Just look at how important it is. I mean, for these different companies, sometimes when they, use a lot of millions choosing
terrible themes.
Yeah, I don't want to say weak themes. Yeah, just rethink them. I mean, it's so important. I mean, look at Pokemon. As we said, very simple layout, but the theme is everything. Theme and music. That's how I feel. Yeah, we have got Ozzy in here. What up, Ozzy?
Well, and seeing the themes in that image I created, right, of all the themes coming out this year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
beautiful.
Everyone's on point, right? Yeah. This year, like it's going to be really. And then my other thing is next year's going to suck. Not for everybody.
Why? I heard you say that. Why?
No, like I just feel like we're like, this is like amazing. Like, are we going to keep this up? But maybe, right? Because I think everyone realizes now. Well, let's talk about a theme that's not like on that list, like Yukon Yeti. What do you think? Good theme, bad theme? Would you wait 2 years at 12.5?
2 years? It will come this summer.
Yeah, but if you order today, you're waiting 2 years.
Oh,
yeah. Jenkins, do you not follow Pinball? Sometimes I'm like, these are like the latest.
You get angry at me.
Yeah, because I'm like, you're
like to anything.
No, because he's in it every day, and then these are like just the latest things that everyone is sort of discussing, and you're somewhat confused by it.
So I don't listen too much. When you hit me up, Chris, Don hits me up, I get all the news there, but yeah, I should listen to more stuff.
So
right.
Turner basically said that they will complete all 500 basically within 2 years.
Yeah, he just did a Loser Kid episode, and I think what he's trying to say is that now is that's the longest you'll wait. Maybe they'll accelerate once his new facility's up or something, but he didn't want to put out a date and then not be able to meet that. So it sounds like they'll all be made within 2 years. But I mean, who's this game for? It's for somebody like me. Like, I've wanted a Chris Turner game. I just didn't want anyone that I'd seen yet. So like, this is the first one that I'm like, oh, I'm interested in. Plus, I've been obsessed with the idea of this sequel to Whitewater that's been floating around the rumor mill forever. So like, these two things crossed, and it was easy for me. But would you step over a Sonic Arcade Edition to go get one of these? Probably not.
But you guys said if you buy it today, are the 500 games not sold out?
They sold like 250 or something. So I don't know where he's at now, but they're not sold out because only because like now if you place an order. Mm-hmm. You're waiting like a year and a half. If like, let's say 300 have sold, he's not going to get to 300 until sometime late 2027.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to put 600 in my cart right now and see how many there are left.
Don, what number are you? Do you know your number?
Number 1. I don't know. No, he didn't give me a number, but like I put my deposit in during the reveal stream. So and I'm gonna
you can build your own game there, Don.
Yeah, he's gonna let me know when the party comes in, and I'm gonna fly down there and bolt one together. So
is that true? You're gonna make it?
I'm gonna at least go down and help. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
How cool would that be? Yeah.
If I jumped on the line at Stern, I'd be like, what, guys, I'm good. Like, I just want to yeah, I just want to squeegee my own decal.
Yeah.
Like, wait, let me build somebody else's game. I want you guys to build mine.
Yeah, which one's Jengiz's pro?
But the same thing with your Beetlejuice. You could just go on and build it. Have you built it already?
I'm gonna go finish it up when I get back. I got the back box, and I guess got to finish the playfield.
Don, we're gonna get in trouble by Franchi for rating Pokemon art as high as we did.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why I said I was grading on a Stern scale.
He's already unsubscribed from my show because I talk about Pokemon too much.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
He will.
Why? Doesn't he like the theme, or what is it?
Well, I know. Look, everyone, we've been nothing but complimentary about Beetlejuice and everything associated with it. It's just like he gets mad if you praise Pokemon for some reason. Like, there can be two things people like happening at the same time, Mr. Franchi. Like, it's okay. It's not a knock on what you did. And I still think Beetlejuice artwork is better than Pokemon's, but they both can be 10 out of 10 in their own right.
Right.
Of course. And Frenchie, what he does, we love it. Nothing bad there. So
but that's not good enough.
He'll come back. He'll come back, Chris. He misses you.
Yeah, well.
He'll come back. Yeah.
All right, we
Just
covered
like-
JJP, but
Yeah.
Sonic in June. That's when it's coming out.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna play it. I hope they do a media day again. I know they didn't have to do one for Harry Potter.
It'll be out within 2 months or around 2 months.
Nice.
We're gonna see it.
Hope so. And while we were covering JJP, you covered Chris Turner also.
Mhm.
2 years in the making. Yeah. All right. Let's jump over to American Pinball. We have heard they will come out with 16 games this year. How's it going?
No, they didn't say that.
No, you know how it is. They have a lot of projects going on, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited, especially of the, what do they call them? Reimaginating, or what's it called? Remastering.
Remastering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remix.
So
I'm waiting for the rumor from AP that excites me. I haven't heard it yet.
Damn. I agree, though. I mean, what's right now? It's Circus Voltaire.
Yeah.
It's
Are you
another
excited?
Houdini.
Are you excited for Circus Voltaire?
No, Ringmaster's creepy.
I think it'll sell. I think Brian Allen's artwork is like my main concern. And I don't know if you saw I went off on the fishtails artwork the other day, and
I did hear that.
I'm sure he hates my guts, but no, but like I don't know. It's like that game was known for its art. So like to redo the art on games that were famous for their art being amazing is just an interesting strategic decision.
They're making
didn't
two
work.
Versions. One with the
I
stand-up
get it.
art,
It
right?
did. Look, it didn't work on Funhouse, even though I guess maybe people thought Pedretti's quality was crap. It's just $12,000. I get it. Like, go find a mint Circus Voltaire somewhere for anywhere south of 10, and you can't. It's just, it comes down to the remastered code has never really elevated any of these old games, right? Other than maybe Cactus Canyon's new code, right? I mean, like,
Definitely not the Whirlwind code. God.
not the Whirlwind, not the Funhouse, there's something, I guess, about new people coding in old games, like building on top of someone else's code, right? It just hasn't really elevated it to the level where, I have to now get the new 2.0 version of a game. So I don't know. Also, with all the exciting stuff coming out, gang, like, I don't need to look back to the mid 90s. The new stuff's so amazing.
Right.
Did they say something with, will they remake some of the licensed Bella Williams, or is it only non-licensed one?
No.
Have you heard anything?
Oh, you mean like Indiana Jones or Twilight Zone? Well, Twilight Zone's coming from CGC. I just think Rick.
You have been saying that for 10 years now.
Well, no, but like CGC, it's not my fault.
5 years.
My whole thing is this, and I said this to Melvin and Brian, who runs the new AP. Just start your new chapter. Like, starting the new company by looking back to old games from someone else, to me, is not how you start a new chapter of American Pinball. It just feels like a way to maybe train the employees, keep the line moving, get some revenue in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm also not excited by it. Like, I'll excite me with, like, we're making He-Man and it's going to be
oh my
all
God,
over.
please, yeah, let's do it. Totally do it.
You know?
Frank Mac says no super chat, Donnie. Did you activate super chat?
Yeah, let me know how to do that, and I'll go ahead and do it.
We're on a free version of this software. They're not going to let us make money off of their free software. Sorry, guys.
Frank, this wasn't planned. It was like Zencaster didn't work, and Don just entered this StreamYard thing. This is just a test thing. But I'm enjoying we have chat going on down here. Isn't it cool? Absolutely. All right.
What we got?
Let's jump. What we got? The company you're at, Spooky Pinball, man. How's it going? What numbers? How's the bill going? Quality? Tell us. What's the next game?
Every day. Yeah. What? Oh, the next game. Gosh, I have no idea. They haven't told me.
No, guys, I want to share something. 2 days ago, I'm at this work meeting, and we're having dinner. And Don calls me. He calls me, and we're eating, and we're like 15 people around the table. So I said, 2 seconds, guys, this is my dear friend Donnie. I have to answer him. He's from America. It's very important. And they're like, oh, a guy from America. Okay. Everybody stops eating. So I answer, and he makes a video call. I answer, and all these days they're looking down my phone. Don is outside. He has no clothes on. Like no clothes on. I'm like, Donnie, do you have pants on? And he just, look at my pants down here. And what am I doing? I'm just enjoying everything. And I ask him, so where's the spooky factory? And he just turns his phone just right there. I mean, he's living the dream. You can literally just walk over there. So walk over there. Build your Beetlejuice, man.
The story's ridiculous. There's so many hyperbolic moments that went nowhere with Jengiz's description.
It's beautiful.
Like
man.
everyone in the restaurant heard an American's on the phone. Like what? They think they're gonna bomb the restaurant or something?
I'm gonna call you more often. That's fine.
Yeah. You gotta know the power we have.
It's good. I'm excited. I'm excited for the rumors I've heard from those guys.
Yeah. Everyone knows they're sold out for the next few years. So like.
It's incredible.
It's just going to be fun watching the feeding frenzy happen once a year for them. I'm excited.
It's been fun at the shows too, and just watching like you set up and then the doors open, and all of a sudden the public just comes hoarding in, and then it just descends on the spooky booth, and then that crowd maintains the entire length of the show. It's crazy with like 15 machines there. There's still lines. It's crazy.
Are we planning the night launch already now?
Oh, are you kidding, man? We got some
gonna be 1,000 people over there next time, man.
I need to buy some more inflatables, man. I don't know where I'm going to put everybody, but I want 150.
Sell them direct. The thing is, you know what it is, and I've said this about
direct.
Decent amount. They could sell them all direct. We all know that.
Okay, 500.
No, not that many. I don't think so. But I will say, like, we're all excited, but again, Spooky continues to be the company that has, over the years, like listened to all the feedback and just keeps getting better. And it has been a pleasure to watch the ascension from America's Most Haunted to Beetlejuice. I don't think you could, on a spectrum of beginning to today, see it. You couldn't see another pinball company make that kind of progress. Now, albeit you don't necessarily want to start with America's Most Haunted, but that's what it took, And looking at Beetlejuice now, a game that is easily looks more expensive and nicer than anything Stern is putting out, on par with JJP. It is pretty incredible.
It's amazing. I love it. We picked up the Beetlejuice. It's gonna fly through Denmark Monday or Tuesday, I hope. So at the end of next week, I'm gonna unbox the Beetlejuice over here. I'm so excited.
Nice. There's some extra special stuff in there for you.
Oh, thank you. I will maybe have mine before yours.
Probably.
Don't worry, they're gonna put my 999. They know, and the last one's on the line. Throw everything at it.
What you're gonna do? You're gonna have your Pokemon. You're gonna have your Beetlejuice. You're gonna have your Transformer.
I gotta buy one of these houses.
You're gonna have your Sonic.
That's my pin cave.
What you gonna do?
We'll figure it out. We'll get a rotation. I might get more than one up here. I can probably put 3 against this wall where the TV is, but I just gotta like. There's programs where I can lay it all out to see what it would look like and how I could arrange.
Yeah, but Chris, putting the games against the wall is one thing, but you're gonna have to add more windows too.
I know. Believe me, just this caddy corner. It's not in front of the window. It's caddy corner.
It looks like it here.
I moved on from pins in front of windows. My new thing I make fun of is men holding translates or $40 on league night. That's my new.
Don, when he sent those pictures to us,
it's just.
Chris is going to make a calendar, right? Chris, you're collecting these
men
pictures.
holding translates.
Yeah,
they're awesome. So, but is it okay, I don't know about this. Is it just something you say for fun, or is it true that people plays for hours?
To win a translate.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. It's often what the bars and will give as prizes on those like league nights as just an incentive.
Well, it's what Stern sends them for, like being part of Stern Army. Like, here's your stuff, here's your plaques to give away, and then here's a bunch of translates for prizes. So that's what they get. They get banners and translates.
Yeah.
Was that Killian? I just saw Killian.
He's back here.
Oh, I love Killian. I watch him grow up, man. Love Killian.
Me too.
That was nice. Look what Pat's Arcade is writing. Retro Django's disappearing in the Wet ass. Yeah, baby.
Oh, jeez. I don't think he's. Yeah. Okay.
Chris, you have to understand. You're on a WAP show, man. You have to understand.
No, I get it. I get. I
This
I
is
could
the
tell
level.
from the moment it started.
This is the level, baby. All right, that's cool. So, what's the next company?
Barrels of Fun.
Barrels.
What number Winchester are they on? Is it anybody's guess, or should we know each week?
400, I think.
No, they're not on 400. They're not even on 150.
When did it release? It was last
October. It was at Expo.
Yeah.
But they didn't start production right then.
Well, what's your guess?
I think they were on like 150.
No, Chris. No, it must be more than that.
Don, what number Winchester? What's the last? Chris L is like an expert. Anyone here know?
525 is the numbers. I don't know what my number is.
What?
What is happening?
It must be more, man. Killian wants to play.
Bugger.
Come on, man. 98 just landed. I saw that. Yeah, Ozzy got
Oh,
98.
Ozzy,
So
thank you.
I think I'm 522, so it's gonna be a while for me.
What number are they on? High 90? C?
Yeah, 98.
Okay.
I think it's a mixture of them getting a bunch of orders for Dune when they announced kind of that last call thing, plus just the difficulties of running a pinball company and everything.
Oh wait, Chris L says I think 60. Chris L, is that Chris from our Patreon? Chris L.
Yeah, I believe so. I
Chris
saw
L.
98.
Pinball. Yeah, I saw 98, but never saw 70s or 80s. Oh, maybe they got shipped to Europe or something. Oh, Killian is angry.
Upper room over there.
I don't know what's happening. Cass has got a fever. Kill has to. He can watch something after he cleans up, and he's melting down about the cleanup.
Ozzy's waiting for a Dune ordered in December. That's months. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's when they got those Russia orders.
Well, that's the thing is like they don't really have two full lines, and so they've been like kind of 5 Winchesters a week while they still make Dune on the main line. It's like been a kind of like that kind of ride.
Really curious to see what they come out with next.
Yeah, the never-ending story rumor, right? And then you've got, I think it's Big Trouble in Little China. And
don't joke with that.
No, because they keep saying it's going to be a theme everybody knows. I mean, does everybody know Never-Ending Story? Yes. I mean, there's very few themes that have like a theatrical release that people don't know.
But Big Trouble is like 45 million times better than Never-Ending Story, man.
Yeah. The other thing, I think it also could be G.I. Joe or He-Man.
G.I. Joe.
Because did
you guys play with G.I. Joe dolls when you were kids?
Are you kidding me? I still play with them.
Oh my God. Chris says Big Trouble or Dungeon.
Because isn't Brian Savage over at Barrels?
Yeah. And he was big into.
He ran the G.I. Joe fan club for 30 years. They also might be making a Transformers game. Because what people don't know is that it's not exclusive. That's an interesting. Like a lot of these licenses are not exclusive. That if another manufacturer wanted to make one, they also could ostensibly obtain the license.
Why does that not happen? Why don't we get Star Wars from other companies?
Because I think you've got to really, if you're second, you could be screwed.
Why? I want Predator from all the companies.
Well, okay,
I want Terminator from all the companies.
Let's use Transformers as an example. Like if Stern nails Transformers, which I keep hearing good things about, and has all these resources and throws everything at, and just think about like if thousands of people buy Stern's Transformers, you come out with it. It's going to be hard. But the nice thing about all the big takes is
Stern just came out with Star Wars. Right? They just came out with it. Yeah. Okay. They sold. Yeah. Decent, I hope. It's a popular theme. How about if Spooky also got it? Can you imagine how much?
Yeah.
How much toys?
Hey, Bud, go get on Star Wars right now. I think it's gonna be hot.
Well, some of the and also some
Why
of the
not?
companies.
Why don't they do it? It irritates me.
Yeah. While the licenses might not be exclusive, the companies may want to stay more exclusive with the manufacturers they choose as well. So that's why you see a lot of Warner Brothers with Jersey Jack. Stern seemingly has a great deal with like Disney and Marvel.
Yeah.
Well,
But I think it's sad.
They're used to working with whoever the marketing representative of that licensing is, and so you build a relationship with that person, and then it makes it easier. Although they change a lot too. So, but if you like, you're comfortable going to the studio for things, going back to that it's easier to go back the second time, I think.
Yeah, 100%. And they're gonna want they're not gonna want to burn the people they've been doing deals with, and hand it to somebody else, unless like there's like more money on the table. Well, the Predator on.
That's funny. Well, the Predator Arnold guy do the Jack Burton call outs.
So what I heard with Big Trouble was like getting the talent to do new stuff would be cost prohibitive, but they could get all the assets from the film itself, which that is a kind of movie that probably has a ton of call outs.
Yes.
Already.
But Pineda, I heard somebody say that call outs are the most important thing ever, and you can't just pull them.
They are. Is Spooky? Are they redoing them? Are they? I heard like. I don't know. I heard someone say that today. And
I can't confirm nothing.
All right. No, like I don't. I think they help.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that David's next game. I think they want to feel what they feel with Winchester on a more like mainstream level. I think Winchester, I again was a anomaly for them because it was like the right game at the right time with the right
designer.
Yeah. If it wasn't Carl and it was like it is a difficult game. I think there's a lot of people who haven't played it that have been cheerleading it. That is kind of funny, like because it is not an easy game.
And wasn't Star Wars revealed like right around then, and it was kind of like lackluster, And so it's like, but then here's this. Oh, fine. I already had money ready, but I don't really want that. But let me go in this Carl game. So perfect storm, perfect. That was perfect timing of a drop.
100%.
Sold in an instant, man. So what's John Bork working on now?
You'll have to listen to my show this week.
Ooh,
nice. I know what Bork knows. Well, it's going to be an interesting one. You'll see.
Okay, that's nice. All right, did we're missing Pinball Brothers? They're not going to announce anything.
I wouldn't say we're missing them.
Yeah,
they're
not even brothers. That's the part that always kills me.
We're missing
Pedretti Gaming anymore either.
I know.
Dude. Guys, Pedretti Gaming is about to release a game soon. So isn't that it?
It's isn't it Theater of Magic?
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, these remakes are just.
Yeah,
you don't like them?
It's fine, make them, but I'm not going to get excited about them.
How is Funhouse doing in US? Do you guys know?
Yeah, it bombed.
Yeah.
Look, Ozzy here said it. He's like, those games had their time. That time is over. Like, it's just, I get it if you want to put one in your collection, but again, the discerning collector is going to want the original for the most part if you're a real collector.
It feels like the most expensive non-licensed Bella Williams games has already been remade, right?
Yeah.
Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars.
I mean, are you going to sell 1,500 fishtails right now with updated code? Like, no, I don't think so.
Not with that art package.
Depends on the price. It costs 7,000 people will buy, not fishtails, but Theater of Magic for 7,000. That would sell.
It's not going to be 7,000 though. It's going to be like probably 11 or 12.
Yeah,
that won't sell. I mean, 12 G's, no way.
The real magic trick will be finding customers for that.
Yeah.
The thing is today, if you want more than 10K, you have to put more in a game than Spooky does. That's it.
Unless you're Pokemon.
Yeah, we start the show by saying theme is everything, but yeah, with the prices and all. So yeah.
Anthony in chat, what's up, buddy?
Now there's like let's ask one final question because I think we covered off all the major stuff. Do we think we will see Back to the Future this year?
Of course not.
I'm so sad about
that.
So
here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that we're actually going to see it sooner than people think because they don't have really anything on the line now that they're losing Raza development, manufacturing. There's going to be a Lebowski anniversary edition, I think. No, it's the Jesus version. Sorry, not anniversary. There's going to be that. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing with like purple armor.
Of all the characters to pick.
Right. And so like we'll see what that does. But then I think we're going to see Back to the Future sometime in like summer before the end of the year. I think, who knows?
Last I heard the game still wasn't like done yet, like not ready for production.
Yeah.
You think they finished it?
Yeah, I think they've been developing it for at least a couple years now. I don't, from what I heard from someone who saw it, that it's
look at the chat. It's like no.
It just doesn't. I think
wait, I heard the same. What were we about to say there?
Me?
One that has played the game. Yeah, I think I heard the same.
Well, no, I just heard that it just didn't like. It just felt like it was missing something. Like like it was fine. It was a whitewood. The art wasn't on it yet. I know Franchi's doing the artwork, but just that it was missing that like that like wow thing in it. Like where Lebowski had the bowling alley and the rug. I think the other thing is that there's a lot of Lebowski that was designed by Yop and other people. And I think, Barry is designing this game in a little bit of a vacuum now, and they don't have the resources people think. And, that's the thing that's going to hurt this game more than anything.
Was it a bad thing that Melvin stopped at Dutch?
Yeah. I mean, I love the dude. I think, I don't know though either. Right. Cause it's like, I can't say that making the foam core Alice into a working game is a resume item for missed potential on Back to the Future. I just think I think in general Dutch is hard because they've only made one game in like 15 years, and you're not iterating. You're not like, look at Spooky. Imagine if Spooky just made one game 15 years ago, and then they got Back to the Future as the license. Like you haven't been learning and trial and error and advancing and innovating, and and then the pressure's on you to like nail it without a lot of experience. And so most people at Dutch, what experience do they have? They've just been screwing together a game that's 15 years old for the last 15 years. It's not, I think it's going to be, it might come out feeling dated before it's even out.
No,
I don't know.
I'm very excited for this theme.
No, because like I'm just saying, like I think Fallout and Transformers and Beetlejuice and like the pinball scene is going, baby. And like I'm not sure they have the team.
I'm afraid Back to the Future is going to be revealed and it's going to feel like 10 years old.
Yeah, that's right. And like remember, like originally, Don, like it leaked like with the cabinet was just the logo and that's it. And it was like very much like Lebowski. And it's like that was then, but look at now. Like that's not good enough. Now it's good that Franch is working on it, but it's gonna be tough, to nail it. The expectations are so high for it. It might be like the Chinese democracy of pinball.
Yeah, I wish Multimorphic would have got the Back to the Future license.
I wish Spooky. Seriously, I wish Spooky just sit down with Spooky guys.
Well,
and say, okay, we have been waiting for this game for years now. Just contact Get Back to the Future.
So now that none of these deals went through, I know all the deals that were on the table, and Stern wanted it and was going to have Elwin design it, and Barry was going to just make like a good cut per game sold. Like imagine just hypothetically $500 a game. You're just the executive producer of it, and they sell 8,000 games, bro. Just sit back on a beach and get your $4 million bucks and stop pretending you can meet the demand. And then Jersey Jack also wanted it, but Barry wanted too much money up front and also just wants like the pride of bringing it to market. And I think he's going to realize when the orders come in and he can't fulfill them, what a headache it's going to be because of that. But
just imagine when you sell 100 games and then 50 of those people are still waiting for the toppers.
Yeah, Alice. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on there. I mean, it's just like how
I can tell what's going on here in Europe. People are trying to sell their Alices in secondary market and it's not going very well. So it's like 10, 5, 10, and they're not.
No, it's just
And that's in euros.
There's no game there. I mean, look, Melvin accomplished what he needed to do. I mean, he made that game in less than a year. He brought a foam core to life. But again, relative to what's in the market today, it's not a satisfying ownership experience, and the art wears off real quick. And also, like, none of that art is like in the code, is in the game. It's like, this isn't like a storyline of this like slutty Alice like making her way through this adult wonderland, like, you know, and like it's so disconnected, all of it.
Discordant.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
And that upper play field.
Sad, man.
That's not that
all
sad.
All right, guys. It is. It
I'm
is.
not sad about it. It's like easy to just like.
I'm sad about it because I want all the companies, all the pinball machines to just rock and be awesome.
Uplift you.
I want to be uplifted.
Trust me, that Pokemon does that for me every time I press the start button.
All right, I'm gonna go try to get Charizard again.
Yeah,
skirt gets uplifted. All right, guys, that was fun. Thanks so much.
All right,
and thank you guys, and thanks for the chat. Also, this was cool, right?
Yeah, let's subscribe. StreamYard. All right, later.
Yeah, later. Bye.